Syracuse, New York. We're headed toward the back stretch of the season, Week 9, and we couldn't be more fired up about this clash here on EA Sports College Football. It's the SMU Mustangs and the Syracuse Orange. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. This running back has been unstoppable this season. He is ranked top 5 in the country in rushing yards, and people are starting to mention his name in the Heisman talks. He is really devastating at the line of scrimmage, showing patience running behind blocks, and coach said he belongs in this conversation as long as he keeps his head down and continues to do his job. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Mustangs offense to go on the attack first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got it in the middle. It's Knight. Spins away from one. Wide open spaces. At the 30. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. And the Mustangs come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Wide receiver comes in motion. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
They run into a bit of trouble here. 3rd and long from the 25, and the last thing they want is to get knocked out of field goal range. To the air, it's Jennings. He's got him. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
That's a really big completion for the offense. And look, I know they didn't get the first down, but because of it, they're now set up in 4th and very short. And if you're the head coach, you're thinking very long and hard if you're going to go for this one now because of that success you had on that play.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Orange offense will get its first chance now. And here comes Steve Angeli. They have a lot of confidence that he can get them in the right play and make the right call. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Not a lot of room there. Give him a couple to the 16.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Angeli fires to the right. Picked off. What a play to set him up. A return there would have just been icing on the cake. They'll just have to settle for the cake at the 23. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. So they've put up some early points and now to build on this 3-0 lead. Trying to take it back. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll keep it on the ground. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. Now down to the 12-yard line. It's 1st down. He leaves it with the back. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking downfield, it's Jennings. He's got it and still on his feet. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. They've spotted them a 10-0 start now to see if they can answer on this drive. They go play action with Angeli. It's complete. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 for the 1st down. Last completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Caught behind the line. It's Weaver. And the defense drags him down.
He was not fooled on that one. You know, a lot of times you want to buy space, and you throw this route really when it's off coverage. But you could tell the cornerback was up, ready to come, pounce on that screen, and get the tackle for a loss.
The sure hands, it's Weaver. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. Steve Angeli. On the move, he fires. Snagged in the middle, it's Weaver. And he's down at the 41, that's a 1st down. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. Angeli on the play action. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? The RPO, it's complete.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots and zones. You got to get him involved.
Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Again, it's Angeli. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Syracuse will send out the punt team. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. Slips through the line. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Mustangs! Special teams proving to be special. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely fly. You see why they got him back deep, man. Catch it, let people kind of get an angle on him, and he just goes soof, and takes off, erases angles. His speed back there as a punt returner, man, is it dangerous.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. The run inside. It's Miller. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looking deep. He's got it along the sideline. What a play all the way inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 29.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Throwing Angeli. Working that left side now. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. The Orange with a ton of options available on second and short. Running inside, it's Miller. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And this offense is kind of showing you a little bit of everything, but putting big plays together, really getting their momentum going. This ground attack now, you watch. They've got a little bit of everything, man. The balance, the structure, the play calling. Right now, they're in a really good rhythm.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Man, as a quarterback, you've got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Orange.
It's a phenomenal effort on third down by the QB, but how about the blocking? When that play broke down, look at the receivers running routes. They all of a sudden turned around, and they went and got some blocks to help out their QB. You gotta love it.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So it's an 80-yard drive, and they finished it with a beautiful 15-yard run for the score. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The Mustangs offense is ready to go on the attack. They've jumped on top right out of the gate, trying to add to a 17-7 lead. Trying the left side. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Back to the ground with the running back. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a first down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of gains all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO.
Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be third down.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball.
Might have a chance. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Mustangs come to the line with a new set of downs. grab behind the line. It's Knight. Turning it on. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. And we take a look at how these quarterbacks are doing so far. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. The give to the tailback. Pickup of 5 is now 2nd and 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. Headed to the end zone. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs! The first score of the game for the man who leads the nation in rushing touchdowns. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best.
Snags it, and he's open.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. On the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. So 3rd and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Angelic, under fire. Got his man. And he got it oh so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. You want to talk about a drive where you impose your will? That's what they did, running it down for a touchdown, David.
There is nothing more demoralizing than that for a defense, to be physically pounded. The run is coming. You know it's coming, and you can't stop it.
Nothing the defense can do. That is mano-a-mano up front, and your guys getting a push. They know you're running it, and they still can't stop it.
The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's had a day, 103 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Wants to throw. It's Jennings. Finds his back in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
Here's the handoff. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Nice job by the defense there on that RPO play on third down. They didn't bite on the run fake. They were anticipating the offense throwing the football, so they laid back, made the tackle, and now they set up fourth down.
Don't even think about sending the special teams out on fourth down and 3. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he makes the catch. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. And the Mustangs have it in scoring position on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front seven tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Nowhere to run, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, second and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the third down.
They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's third and goal. Right back to it. A big third down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And on fourth down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Smashes it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He gets it out to the 28-yard line, not enough to pick up the first down. Syracuse will be forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Here on the away team sideline, there is so much energy down here on the sideline. This running back has been on fire. They expected a big performance from him today, and he has delivered, just going over 100 yards already in this game. I expect them to continue to feed him the ball. I'll keep you posted from down here on the sidelines. Guys, back to you.
All right, Holly.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Hauls it in. Makes the grab in their space. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Jennings. Makes the grab, it's Hale. He steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Big pickup on the ground, and they're rolling. And the Mustangs come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Makes the catch. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. The Orange calling for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Timeout taken on the field. It's the second call by Syracuse. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. They'll try it again from the 1 on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And, man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative.
And the quarterback caught up 2 and sacked at the 12.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the pass.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Jennings. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, SMU!
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They score again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do... clock in the second half?
And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. He'll take the return, try to get better field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Orange ready to go on the attack on this drive. Now they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll tell you that somebody's always going to pop open, but it didn't happen in time before they got the sack.
No, it did not. And you know what? I'm going to remember this. I'm going to remember zone defense. They didn't really have an answer. They weren't ready to get rid of the football. Quarterback hesitated. I got to him and got him on the ground. Might be a good call later on in the game.
We're just about ready to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
The Syracuse head coach told me coming out of the locker room, his quarterback not typically one to turn it over like this. He has an opportunity right now taking the field on offense to start the third quarter. He said ball security has to be at the top of the mind. Slow down, take what the defense gives you, and make sure we're holding on to the football. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Steve Angeli. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the first half. Second half, they come out. They're trying to throw the football, man. I just don't know where the weaknesses are. They're going to have to keep working and keep trying to make that big play and stay aggressive. But so far, on every level of this defense, they've been dominant.
Syracuse ready to go to work with another first down. They send the tight end in motion. The run inside. It's Miller. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him. They have been gang tackling him and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield, it's Johnson. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Syracuse will send out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. Going to field this one in tight quarters. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Drives into the pile just to pick up a 1. They'll spot it at the 10.
And what a great job by the defense here. First down, second down, 2 straight runs. They stuffed both, and that was a big key for them coming into this game. They want to set up 3rd and long situations, and now those edge rushers can pin their ears back to get after the quarterback. They can mix up and disguise their coverages on the back end, hoping to create negative plays and takeaways.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. To throw, it's Jennings. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Well, the receiver getting a little ahead of himself on that one. You saw him calling for the ball. He thought he was wide open. He thought that was going to be an easy catch. The ball finally gets to him, and he drops it. If you're going to call for the ball like that, call your shot.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back into 16.
This defense continues to do a great job of not letting a great athlete at quarterback make big plays on them. Great job pursuing him, keeping him in that cage, not letting him get out in the open field because we know he can do some damage. Nice job by this defense so far.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. Fair catch just inside the 40. The Syracuse offense heads back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They're going to ride this running back. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Throwing Angelic. Got his man on the right. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to play here in the 3rd. Running inside, it's Miller. Jukes his way for more. Oh, he's still got more. There's some room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Might as well give it to him again. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Cuse. Ready to try the point after. And it's perfect. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the scoring play came on the 12-yard run.
41, Syracuse. 14.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, here on the away team sideline, this has turned into a ground attack. Both teams able to run the ball, but they want to answer right now, see if they can continue to get some momentum. But keep in mind, they also want that passing attack to come alive. We'll see what they're able to do right here on this drive. I'll keep you posted on how things develop here on the sideline. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. To the air, it's Jennings. Caught over the middle, it's Cooper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but when you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see...
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Really nice job there by the defense, because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like, maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
That last completion left them with 2nd and 3. Let's see how aggressive they are. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Miller. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back when you get the ball and you get clocked.
He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He's going to try to knock one through. Oh, they blocked the kick.
And after that blocked field goal, that just sums up the kind of day it's been for these guys, right? It's not just offense and defense, but even on special teams. They haven't been able to execute. They've got a lot of areas to improve on the next time they take the field.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. The screen, he can go. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Here comes the offense on first down. Quarterback making checks. Looking for a man, it's Jennings. Throws to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted.
Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
Well, that's another completion. And this quarterback's on fire. I get it. He's thrown for over 200 yards in this game, but it's because he's got people helping him out. How about that incredible job diving out, stretching out, and hauling that pass in? Quarterbacks love it when they don't have to be perfect every time they throw the football. And this group of receivers, they are helping out their QB1.
They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
New running back, same result. Like, it's pretty clear what they want to do on the offensive side of the football. They want to dominate the line of scrimmage. They want to run the football, whether it's the starter or now the backup. They're going to establish that ground game. It's what they do. It's who they are.
And the Mustangs have it with a 1st and 10. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
And this is exactly how you want to draw it up if you're an offensive coach. Later in the game, you start to get in the second half, and you got the lead, and you can be the more physical team. It's really hard for somebody to come back. This defense has got to come up with a stop. They got to get more physical right now in this football game, or it's going to get out of hand.
Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Just watching the clock run out on this one, and we can turn our attention to what's in store for next week here in the midpoint of the season. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Well, they've gotten it down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Barrels ahead. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. Looks like he's going to bring it out. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The Orange have the ball back and ready to go to work. Angeli. Quickly complete.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sideline. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short.
Here we go. Ready. 180.
Motion from the wideout.
Ready, go.
Angeli from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47. The Orange, after the big pass play, might just throw it again.
Ready, go.
Red pass, it's complete. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. Syracuse has a really nice drive going. The run inside. It's Johnson. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll go right back to the run. They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. This 3rd down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? On the option. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody's staying home. We saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Now they'll run it to the right here. Here's a little room there. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Back to throw, it's Jennings. Finds his big tight end. Nice pickup there, gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Finds his tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He had the pick in his hands and a chance for one of his patented big plays, and he couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. The Orange will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The ball hits at the 5, and it'll go into the end zone for a touchback. The Syracuse offense makes its way onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Running inside, it's Johnson. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12.
Here we go. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Right. Go, go.
Steve Angeli. Fires to the big fella. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a deep grab. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
Maybe in Greece. Ripping off a good chunk inside their 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Blue 22. Blue 22.
Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. After the shower of flags, it's 1st and 15 for this offense. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Well, I understand they're trying to catch the defense off guard by running the football, expecting them to be in some kind of zone coverage, but you're trailing late in the game. You're going to have to throw to win it, and that's what I'd expect them to do on this next play.
With the catch, it's Johnson. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. With the clock running, this should be the final play.